Good morning. We would like to welcome everybody today. Boys and girls, y'all look amazing. It was so nice. I think we should give all of y'all a round of applause. We're so proud. So proud. I know everyone is proud of the accomplishments these children have made this year. They've grown, they've matured, and I think they're ready to move on to 6th grade. We're going to miss them, but it's going to be time for them to go to middle school and accomplish great things. And they are going to accomplish great things, right? Thank y'all. Thank you. Because I'll be sitting on that stage when y'all graduate from high school, and I better see every one of you come across there, okay? Great. All right, now we're going to turn it over to Lily and Keegan. We'll get this party started.
How's everyone doing today? I'm your host, Keegan O'Brien. This is my co-host, Lily Schultz.
Hi.
Parents and guardians, before we set this show on the road, I want to thank you so much for coming out today.
Today's special guest will be making new memories for you all as we recognize your children and our fellow classmates, and ourselves hopefully, with honors and awards. This year hasn't been easy, but we did it, friends, and it was so worth it. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We know you're all excited to be here today, but all we ask is that you please hold your applause for individual students until the presenters for each award are finished with their entire list.
Yeah, great idea. We want to be able to hear every name that's called today. Thanks for your cooperation, family and friends.
With all the nuts and bolts out of the way, let's get this party started, Lily. First up to present today, we have one of our several sets of twins. Please welcome the Smith twins, Leah and Lily, to introduce us to our pod squad.
The following students have greeted us each morning and delivered the latest news. They devoted their time to make sure we're up to date on all school matters. Our Dixon Pod Squad members who maintain the conduct, work study, and AR expectations to remain a member all year long are, and these will all applause until all the students are announced. Wynn Busby, Brody Kane, Anna Edwards, Keegan O'Brien, Katie Patrick, Kiara Rosendale, Amia Sam, and Lily Schultz.
Next up, to present awards to the Dolphin Cove crews are two guys who keep us in stitches with their jokes and antics. Give it up for John Williams and Brody Kane.
This year, our grade level will continue to bring the business world inside our school walls with our school store, the Dolphin Cove. Our hardworking peers took the reins on running this small business. This year, these guys have ordered, stocked, and sold tons of merchandise and kept up with all the financial records. Pretty big responsibility.
To serve our community, last year's store crew chose a local charity and a service product to sell in our store. After selling 150 pink and blue inflatable dolphins throughout this year, we were able to send the Mobile Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals a check for $500. Please hold your applause for the Dolphin Cove employees who maintain the conduct, work study, and aid our expectations to remain a member of the crew all year long.
Colin Billiot, Wynn Busby, Abram Collier, Mia Cornelson, Morgan House, Keegan O'Brien, Brian Otto, Angel Feisey, Lily Schultz, Joseph Smith, and Isaiah Youngs.
Let's welcome our next two presenters for today, Lillian Allen and Bendy Lyons. They're going to show us some real leaders.
The following students were selected by their peers as members of the Student Council. They have worked hard to organize and carry out fundraisers for various families in need and charities in the community.
Please hold your applause for our 2018-2019 Student Council members. Kiera Rosendale, Student Council President, Anna Edwards, Student Council Vice President, and two of our wonderful 5th grade representatives, Wynn Busby and Natalie Bourbon.
Look at all that girl power in the Student Council this year. Our next two presenters share their own brand of girl power with us every day and are loved and respected by us all. Let's give it up for Champa Bowe and Morgan House. And how about a fist pump for Morgan, who is Dixon's nominee for the Mobile County Public Schools It Starts With Me Awards.
These students' primary goal each day is to keep Dixon's students safe and moving through arrival and dismissal in an orderly manner.
Our 2018-2019 Safety Patrol team, who were selected by teachers, picked up their responsibility and leadership skills are, and please hold your applause.
Lillian Allen, Wynn Busby, Mia Cornelson, Anna Edwards, Landon Gill, Sylvanius Harris, Debbie Lim, Angela Feisey, Lily Schultz, Gabby Skipper, Joseph Smith, and Kaylee Sullivan.
Our next two presenters have kept us either laughing or dancing all year long. We'll let you figure out who did which. Let's give a warm welcome to Sylvanus Harris and Colin Billiot so they can talk to us about bows, arrows, and awards. Oh my.
I am sure you all know that Dixon's award-winning archery team is second to none.
Here to present a special award to our 5th grade archers is their dedicated and devoted coach, Miss Husong.
Usually when I greet everybody, I say, "Good morning, Dixon Dolphins!" Woo! We're a little excited about the archery team, and rightfully so. We've got such an amazing group this year. I promised myself I wouldn't cry because this is our 5th year and my babies are in 5th grade. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. They've been with us 3 years. So hopefully we'll cross our fingers and get through this. I would like for all the archery team members, when I call your name, to just stand in place. This is the largest group of 5th graders we've ever had. So I'm not going to make you come up. I'm just going to ask you to stand in place when you hear your name. Isaiah Yance, Trey Sladnier, Keegan O'Brien, Dalton Deacle, Parker Fouts, Carter Smith, Abram Collier, Jamarian Pugh, John Williams, Aiden Hopkins, Wynn Busby, Lily Schultz, Mia Cornelson, Angel Parks, Lysandra Jones, Anna Edwards, Anna Taylor, Julie Kahn, Katie Patrick, Kayla Brown, Gabby Kavoravang, and Lily Smith. I hope I didn't leave anybody out, did I? All right, now you can clap. Thank you. I was here. All right. If I call your name again, I want you to stand because this group has distinguished themselves as academic archers. The NAS program that we're in, you have to make a C average or better, but at Dixon, we go above that. Our academic archers don't have any C's. Our academic archers only have A's and B's. So I'm going to call your name once again if you're an academic archer and have you stand in place again. Remember, these are all A's and B's, at least 1 quarter this year. Some of them have done it multiple quarters. Isaiah Yance, Trey Sladnier, Keegan O'Brien, Parker Fouts, Abram Collier, Wynn Busby, Lily Schultz, Mia Cornelson, Angel Parks, Lysandra Jones, Anna Edwards, and Katie Patrick. Hopefully I didn't leave anybody out on that as well. Thank you guys. I'm going to ask Wynn Busby to come up the stage. Wynn Busby, come on up. We had our awards Tuesday night, and we had wall-to-wall bows and arrows. We taught our parents how to shoot. It's harder than it looks, and some of them look pretty funny, but they didn't get anybody hurt, nobody got shot. It was a really good day. So I'd like to recognize Wynn Busby. She has the AA award. Our motto on our team is AA Academics and Archery, and Wynn Busby had the highest average of any 5th grader on the team, and she is our AA Academics and Archery winner for archery this year. Give her a hand. Thank you. And while she's up here, she also got a special award Tuesday night, and this award is just particular to Dixon. It's called Spirit of Dixon. When you think of Dixon Archery, you think of Wynn Busby. Any new kid that's coming on the team, she's like, here, let me show you how to do that. No, don't do that. You're going to get in trouble. She's smiling. She's happy. She's always with everybody that needs anything. So she was awarded our Spirit of Dixon Award. She got a $40 gift card from Chick-fil-A and a trophy from the team. And we want to say congratulations. Thank you. I'd like to ask Julie Kahn to come up to the stage. Julie Kahn. Julie was not able to make our meeting, so we'd like to present her award in front of everybody. Julie is a first-year shooter. She's a 5th grader, obviously, and she started out with 155 points. Come back here, Julie. Come back here. She doesn't say much, but she smiles real pretty. So she started with 155 points out of 300, and her best score was 280 points. So Julie's going to get our Most Improved Shooter Award, so I'm going to give her a plaque so you guys can clap for her. And Dick's Sporting Goods has donated a brand new bow with 5 arrows in her honor to use next year in middle school. So we're very proud of them, and we thank Dick's Sporting Goods. Thank you. So she has to shoot next year. All right, I'm going to ask Mia and Anna. Mia Cornelson and Anna Edwards to come up, please. I don't know if y'all watched the news yesterday or the day before, but we had two of our top shooters on Fox 10. Mia was our gold medalist at state. Anna was our silver medalist at state. They were invited to shoot on Fox 10, and they put us on the news a couple of times. So we're real excited to promote our program. Also, we'd like to say that Mia is also the elementary school national champion. So Mia has won a $50 gift card from Dick's Sporting Goods as well. And if you know anything about the team, you guys can tell them every time you do well, you get a candy pull, right? Mia's got so many candy pulls that she says, wait, I'll get them at the end of practice. She never gets them at the end of practice. So I told her the other day that I owed her a whole bag of M&Ms. So you get the whole bag of M&Ms. Better than a trophy, right? All right. Thanks, Mia. You gotta stay here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mia. You gotta go. We're done with you. All right. I'd like Wynn Busby to come back up. We forgot. Come on, Wynn. Something else. All right. Y'all see up on the wall here by Miss Davis? We have Fuel Up to Play 60. We are now a touchdown school, which means a couple years ago, y'all know Amari Johnson. He won a special award too, but these are our two ambassadors for Dixon this year, which means Wynn and Anna got over 30,000 points online by doing healthy challenges, by doing different things around the school, making posters. So they were both named ambassadors for our school. So we have a couple of little goodies for them from Fuel Up to Play 60. We have a pin, it looks like a rocket ship. Good luck at figuring that out. And we also have keychains from Fuel Up to Play 60 for you guys. I have a towel. This is some kind of head thing. I don't know, you gotta scan the QR code for that. Okay. All right, and also, while we're up here, well, there you go, it matches your dress. I'd like to announce that Anna Edwards has just been named the Alabama State Ambassador. She and I, because she won, will be going to Cleveland, Ohio, all expense paid trip, July the 16th through the 19th. We'll be staying at Case Western Reserve University dormitories. We'll be touring the Cleveland Browns facilities and interacting with the other ambassadors from all over the United States. And I'd like to present first, a pin from Fuel Up to Play 60, and your airline tickets to Cleveland, Ohio, all expense paid. Y'all can get on the seat. Oh, hang on, y'all supposed to take these with you too. Whoops, oh, there you go. Take your bags, there you go, put all your stuff in it. All right, good job. All right, let's move on to our Dixon Mileage Club. This is the first year we've ever used an iPad. Imagine me with technology. It was scary. We had an iPad. All the kids had QR codes. I see a lot of people nodding their head. Every Monday, we called it Monday Mileage. The kids would come and scan them. We have gold medals to the top boy and top girl. And we also have 2 certificates. We have 2 fifth graders who made the top 10 in the entire school. Out of 470 runners, we had a 5th grader make 22.3 miles. He came in number 5 out of 470, Austin Smotherman. Austin? Great job. Good thing he's walking. He's a blur on the track. Here you go, Austin. Number 5 out of the entire school. Hold up. And also, we have number 1 with 26.4 miles out of 470. Abram Collier, come on down. Number 1 in the school. Great job. It was a close race. Definitely a close race. Don't go anywhere. Awesome. All right, so for our medals, we have, of course, our top boy is Abram Collier. And our top girl with 17.3 miles, gold medal for 2019, Kenya Bussey. Where's Kenya? Come on up. That means these guys are going to be on the track team and the archery team and whatever else they can do. These are your boy and girl winners and your top 10. Thank you very much.
Lily, we've been lucky to be a part of Dixon's many archery successes. Now, with all that out of the way, I would like to present our next two presenters, Dixie Houghton, and Nicole Lockenecker.
The following students express themselves through music and song. Their talent shines bright with each performance they've given us. Please hold your applause for the members of the Dixon Choir. Madison Johnson and Kylie McNair.
Our next two presenters are quite shy guys who never have a whole lot to say. Let's shake and bake Jake and Blake. Please welcome Blake Covington and Blake Howard to the stage to raise the alarm on our cheer squad.
We are such quiet and unassuming guys, aren't we, Blake? We certainly cannot say the same for these folks. This team of energetic girls has cheered us on with smiling faces and lots of pep.
They kept our spirits boosted and entertained us all year. Please hold your applause for our 2018-2019 cheerleaders.
Wynn Busby, Anna Edwards, Bindi Lyons, Daniela Manriguez, Amia Sam, Lily Schulte, and Chastity Scott.
Let's keep it going with our next two lovely presenters. Welcome Angela Pisces and another set of twins, Shira and Tunes, who will introduce us to some real twinkle toes.
This troop of young ladies has danced their way into our hearts all year long. Their grace and style cannot be matched. These are the members of the 2018-2019 Dixon Dance Team. Kylie Brinkman, Haley Kraft, Ari Deering, Kenzie Fields, Dixie Houghton, Morgan House, Sierra Ladnier, Nicole Longnecker, and CJ Mosley. Congratulations.
Next up, we have our top archery and a girl who devours books like they're Skittles. Talk about overachievers. Give it up for Mia Cornelson and Kenya Bussey, who promised not to give us the runaround on these next awards.
This year, a new club was formed at Dixon. The running club has participated and runs all over our community, and they've represented our school well.
Yeah, Mia, these guys have quickly become a force to be reckoned with. Quickly, get it? Because they're fast. See, they get it.
Please hold your applause for the 5th grade members of Dixon's first running club. Abram Collier, Parker Faust, Salvanus Harris, LaDania Johnson, Trenton Tillman, and Isaiah Yance.
Let's welcome our next two presenters who look fabulous today and will hit us with the triple L's. Come on up, Emma Antunes and Alexia Murphy.
The following students were chosen as a leader each month in their homeroom classes. They've shown real leadership in and out of their classroom. They were celebrated with a ceremony for the month they were chosen, and today we will recognize them again. The following were leaders leading leaders for the 2018 and 2019 school year. Please hold your applause. Lillian Allen, Cullen Billiot, Chiappa Bowe, Wynn Busby, Olivia Charette, Abram Collier, Mia Cornelson, Skylar Hall, Dixie Hobden, Aiden Hopkins, Candace Houston, Cameron Johnson, Julie Kahn, Trace Ladnier, Debbie Lim, Daniela Enriquez, Martrell Moore, Keegan O'Brien, Ryan Otto, Angel Feaseth, Kira Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Chastity Scott, Gabby Skipper, Kaylee Sullivan, Haley Williams, and John Williams. Congratulations.
Let's keep this show rolling with our next two presenters, Kylie Breven and Braylon Hastings. They're here to tell us who's who.
The next group of students we are going to recognize were voted on by their peers. These kids are standouts in kindness, creativity, humor, and more. The following students are this year's Yearbook 5th grade favorites. Please hold your applause for this Who's Who's group for the 2018-2019 school year. Friendliness, Debbie Lim and Cullen Billiot. Most artistic, Mia Cornelson and Keegan O'Brien. Most humorous, Chastity Scott and Martrell Moore. Most creative, Angela Feisey and Ian Gray. Most athletic, Malaya House and Jay Coward. And most likely to succeed, Kenya Bussey and Joseph Smith.
no introduction and are glaringly present today. Let's give it up for Jacoby Crandall and Parker Fouts.
This next award is one of the most difficult to receive. This award is given to the students who have perfect attendance all year. Now that, my friend, is commitment.
That's right. Rain, shine, snow, and sickness or health. They come to learn. Here are the students who had no absences all year. Please hold your applause. Ari Deering, C.J. Mosley, and Jamarian Pugh.
Our next two presenters are quite different from each other, but they are equally awesome. Karen Johnson and Erin Gray, come on down. You're the next contestants on this glitz and glam stage.
Our conduct grades are a measure of how we behave during the school day. It's a hard thing for some of us, I must admit, but how we act determines how much we are able to learn each day.
The more self-control someone has, the more focused they can be on the academics. These are the students with the highest conduct averages in each shown in this year. Please hold your applause.
In Ms. Busby's class, Madison Johnson with a 99.25% average. In Ms. Davis's class, Julie Kahn with a 100% average. In Ms. Fager's class, Lily Schultz with a 98.75% average. And in Ms. Earle's class, Angela Feisty with a 99.75% average.
Our next presenters are loved by many and will be missed by all. To introduce us to some hardworking scholars, let's welcome Kira Rosendale and Malaya House, who is the well-deserving winner of Dixon's Red Ribbon Award.
A student's work-study grade comes from how hard they work to complete assignments and homework, how responsible and prepared they are, and their level of determination each day to work until the job is finished.
Please hold your applause for the following students who have achieved the highest work-study averages for the year. In Ms. Busby's class, Debbie Lim with a 97.25% average. In Ms. Davis's class, Julie Kahn with a 99.5% average. In Ms. Faggard's class, Vindy Lyons with a 94.25% average. In Ms. Zerlott's class, Angel Parks with a 97.5% average.
Are you ready for some school improvement? Let's get Sierra Ladner, yet another twin, and Savannah Kai to the stage.
Fifth grade is hard, with the expectations, the responsibilities, and the commitments. Our teachers definitely set the bar high. Even though the changes were difficult, these students have risen to the occasion and grown in leaps and bounds this year.
These fellow students have grown academically, emotionally, and mentally, and they are an excellent example to the rest of us of what hard work and determination to succeed looks like.
Please hold all applauses till the end. According to our fearless teachers, these are the most improved students for the 2018-2019 school year. In Ms. Busby's class, Braylon Hastings. In Ms. Davis's class, Kaylee Sullivan. In Mrs. Thacker's class, Chastity Scott. And in Ms. Zerlot's class, Champa Bowe.
Our next two presenters are the definition of yin and yang. One is quiet and the other is boisterous. One is timid and the other is dauntless. One is Kaylee and the other is Katie. Please make your way to the stage, Kaylee Sullivan and Katie Patrick, and let's talk reading.
Most of us noticed how much more difficult it was to make our AR goals each quarter this year. Our teachers had a plan and they refused to depart from it.
But Kaylee, some folks stepped up to the challenges. Please hold your applause for our students who achieved their AR goals all 4 quarters. Zachary Bosarge, Kenya Bussey, Wynn Busby, Abram Collier, Mia Cornelson, John Foster, Morgan House, Jake Howard, Madison Johnson, Lysandra Jones, Sierra Ladner, Nicole Longnecker, Trenton McNair, Keegan O'Brien, Lily Schultz, Joseph Smith, Leah Smith, Lily Smith, and Isaiah Yance.
Let's keep it moving with Mark Tremore and Devarian Lee to recognize some more AR wizardry.
Celebrating readers has been places we're in kindergarten. We select the book and read it and we take a text on it. It's a sample content, but as we got it older, the point value and goals have definitely increased.
Yeah, check out how many points these people achieved this year. These students are the top 5 AR point earners for the grade level. Please hold your applause. In 5th place, Trenton McNair with 204 points. In 4th place, Nicole Longnecker with 205 points. In third place, Joseph Smith with 264 points. In 2nd place, Lily Schultz with 539 points. In our 2018-2019 top point earner is Kenya Bussey with a crazy number of points, 777 points.
Now it's time to slide into our Scantron recognitions. Up first to kick it off are an unforgettable trio, Lysandra Jones, Julie Kahn, and Chastity Scott.
Our first Scantron assessment took place in August.
and our last assessments occurred in April. Ideally, we hope we make a jump in our scores between fall and spring.
The following students made some degree of growth during the year on the Scantron reading test.
Classmates, as we call your name, please stand and wave to be recognized for making gains in reading. And guests, please hold your applause.
Lillian Allen, Inma Antunes, Shira Antunes, Aiden Barber, Champa Bowe, Natalie Bourbon, Brendan Bourne, Shane Bosarge, Zachary Bosarge, Kylie Brinkman, Brayson Broccoli, Kayla Brown, Kenya Bussey, Brody Kane, Miles Carmichael, Olivia Charette, Cayman Clark, Mia Cockerell, Abram Collier, Presley Collier, Austin Cooper, Mia Cornelson, Blake Covington, Jacoby Crandall, Dalton Deagle, Mackenzie Deagle, Dustin Dixon, Adriana Duhon, Mingheng D, Anna Edwards, Brandon S. Veller, Kenzie Fields, and John Foster.
Parker Fouts, Kyle Gascon, Landon Gill, Tristan Gorey, Ian Gray, Skylar Hall, Darren Hancock, Sylvanus Harris, Braylon Hastings, Isaac Hicks, Dixie Hopton, Aiden Hopkins, Malaya House, Morgan House, Candace Houston, Jake Howard, Cameron Johnson, Renee Johnson, Ladanian Johnson, Madison Johnson, Alessandra Jones, Gabby Kawarwong, Julie Collins, Sierra Ladner, Trace Ladner, Macy Langley, Devarian Lee, Debbie Lim, Nicole Longnecker, Bendy Lyons, James Lyons, Cody Minowan, and Daniela Manriquez.
Alyssa McMillan, Trenton McNear, Martrell Moore, Alexia Murphy, Keegan O'Brien, Jacqueline Orozco, Carson Otto, Angel Parks, Katie Patrick, Angela Feiseth, Demarion Pugh, Landon Robinson, Kristen Rosales, Kira Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Chastity Scott, Ollie Seaman, Stephen Skelton, Carter Smith, Devin Smith, Joseph Smith, Lily Smith, Austin Smotherman, Kyla Stilwell, Kaylee Sullivan, Max Suwan, Anna Grace Taylor, Trenton Tillman, Abigail Torres, Richie Tran, Sierra Vance, Haley Williams, and Isaiah Yance.
Let's keep this Scantron Bowl rolling with another timeless trio, Daniela Manriquez, Wynn Busby, and Kylie McNear.
These students made gains between fall and spring on their math Scantron assessments.
Again, friends, as we call your name, please stand and wave to be recognized for making gains in math. And again, guests, please hold your applause.
Lillian Allen, Emma Antones, Shira Antones, Deuce Barrere, Colin Billiot, Champa Bowe, Natalie Bourbon, Shane Bosarge, Zachary Bosarge, Kylie Brickman, Brayson Broccoli, Kayla Brown, Kenya Bussey, Wynn Busby, Brody Kane, Olivia Charette, Cayman Clark, Mia Carkrell, Aiden Barber, Presley Collier, Mia Cornelson, Blake Covington, Haley Craft, Jacoby Crandall, Dalton Deagle,
Mackenzie Deacle, Ari Deering, Destiny Dixon, Adriana Duhorn, Ming Hang Dee, Anna Edwards, Brandon S. Feller, Kenzie Fields, and John Frost.
Parker Phelps, Kyle Gascon, Landon Gill, Tristan Gorey, Ian Gray, Skylar Hall, Darren Hancock, Sylvanus Harris, Braylon Hastings, Isaac Hicks, Dixie Hopkins, Aiden Hopkins, Malaya House, Morgan House, Candace Houston, Jake Howard, Renee Johnson, LaDanian Johnson, Madison Johnson, Lysandra Jones, Gabby Keo Warlong, Julie Kahn, Savannah Recoy, Sierra Labner, Chase Labner, Macy Langley, Devarian Lee, Debbie Lim, Nicole Longnecker, Bindi Lyons, James Lyons, Cody Manuel, and me, Daniela Enriquez, Kylie McNair, and Trenton McNair.
Martrell Moore, Alexia Murphy, Keegan O'Brien, Jacqueline Roscoe, Brian Otto, Carson Otto, Angela Parks, Katie Patrick, Angela Feisty, Marion Pugh, Landon Robertson, Christian Rosales, Kira Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Chastity Scott, Ollie Seaman, Steven Skelton, Gabby Skipper, Carter Smith, Devin Smith, Joseph Smith, Lily Smith, Austin Smotherman, Kyla Stillwell, Kaylee Sullivan, Nax Suon, Grace, Anna Grace Taylor, Shitten Tillman, Abigail Torres, Richie Tran, Haley Williams, John Williams, Logan Williams, and Isaiah Yance.
And the Scantron fun continues. Welcome to the stage, Haley Craft and Ari Deering.
Based on each student's score on their fall assessment, the Scantron program determined a target that would indicate a full year's growth for each student.
The following students met their initial growth targets for the scores for 5th grade reading Scantron. Please stand again and wave when you hear your name called, and please hold all applause.
Lillian Allen, Aiden Barber, Champa Bowe, Natalie Bourbon, Zachary Bosarge, Kylie Brinkman, Brayson Broccoli, Kayla Brown, Kenya Bussey, Brody Kane, Olivia Charette, Kamen Clark, Mia Cockrell, Abel Collier, Presley Collier, Austin Cooper, Mia Cornelson, Jacoby Crandall, Dalton Deacle, Mackenzie Deacle, Minghang Dee, Anna Edwards, Brandon S. Feller, Kenzie Fields, John Foster, Kyle Gascon, Landon Gill, Tristan Gorey, Ian Gray, Darren Hancock, Sylvanus Harris, Braylon Hastings, Isaac Hicks, Dixie Hopkins, Aiden Hopkins, Morgan House, Jake Howard, Cameron Johnson, Madison Johnson, Lysandra Jones, Julie Kahn, Sierra Lanier, Trace Lanier, Macy Langley, Devarian Lee, Nicole Longenecker, Vinny Lyons, James Lyons, Cody Manival, Daniela Enriquez, Alyssa McMillian, Trent McNair, Martrell Moore, Carson Otto, Angela Feisty, Demarion Pugh, Landon Robertson, Christian Rosales, Kira Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Carter Smith, Joseph Smith, Lily Smith, Kyla Stillwell, Kaylee Sullivan, Trenton Tillman, and Isaiah Yance.
Lily, can you believe we're all still serving up some Scantron accolades? Come on down, Richie Tran and Ollie Seamus, to give us a little bit more.
The next group of students met their annual target growth scores on their 5th grade math Scantron.
Please stand and wave when we call your name. And again, guests, hold your applause.
Lily Allen, Shabra Antunes, Natalie Borborn, Shane Bolsarge, Kylie Brinkman, Brayson Broccoli, Kenya Bussey, Wynn Busby, Kamen Clark, Presley Collier, Blake Covington, Haley Crabb, Jacoby Crandall, Mackenzie Deacle, Adriana Duhan, Mengheng D, Anna Edwards, Kenzie Fields, John Foster.
Parker Phelps, Kyle Gascon, Landon Gill, Ian Gray, Darren Hancock, Sylvanus Harris, Braylon Hastings, Isaac Hicks, Dixie Hodman, Malaya House, LaDanian Johnson, Lysandra Jones, Julie Kahn, Trace Ladner, Devarian Lee, Debbie Lynn, Nicole Longenecker, Bindi Lyons, and Daniela Enriquez.
Kylie McNear, Alexia Murphy, Keegan O'Brien, Carson Otto, Kiara Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Chastity Scott, Devin Smith, Joseph Smith, Lily Smith, Austin Smotherman, Kaylee Sullivan, Naxu Wan, Anna Grace Taylor, Trent Tillman, Logan Wilson, Isaiah Yance.
Keegan, this time we've got some Scantron Blink for Candace Houston and Amia Sam to dish out. Let's go, girl.
While it was pretty difficult to meet our math or reading targets, it was even more difficult to meet our math and reading targets.
The following scholars met both their annual math targets and their annual reading targets. Please come to the stage when I call your names, and let's continue to hold our applause. Lillian Allen, Natalie Borbon, Kylie Brinkman, Brayson Broccoli, Kenya Bussey, Kamen Clark, Presley Collier, Jacoby Crandall, Mackenzie Deacle, Mengheng D, Anna Edwards, Kenzie Field,
John Foster, Kyle Gascon, Landon Gill, Ian Gray, Darren Hancock, Sylvanus Harris, Braylon Hastings, Isaac Hicks, Lysandra Jones, Julie Kahn, Trace Latner, Devarian Lee.
Nicole Longnecker, Bindi Lyons, Daniela Manriquez, Carson Otto,
Please hold your applause.
Kiera Rosendale, Amia Sam, Lily Schultz, Joseph Smith, Lily Smith, Kaylee Sullivan, Trenton Tillman, and Isaiah Yance. Congratulations.
Let's welcome two dudes we all know and love for our final Scantron Awards of the day, Isaiah Yance and Max Suwan. Can we put an end to the up and down stuff now?
The Scantron tests this year were no joke, but they were no match for several of us.
These 4 students made the greatest gains on the Scantron reading assessment. In 4th place, with a gain of 427 points, Kenzie Fields. In 3rd place, with a gain of 448 points, Olivia Charette.
In second place with a gain of 519 points, Isaac Hicks. And our first place student with a gain of 546 points, Mengheng D. In math, these students had the top 4 gains. In fourth place with a gain of 277 points, Logan Wilson. In third place with a gain of 282 points, Vindy Lyons. In second place with a gain of 284 points, Mengheng D. And our first place student with a gain of 329 points, Lillian Allen.
Next up is a duo with tons of charm to give away some envy-worthy hardware. Abigail Torres and Kinsey Fields, please make your way to the stage.
Let's face it, Dixon students are awesome. With today's awards, though, we're giving our teachers an opportunity to identify a select few students who have gone over and above all year. With so many amazing students, I'm sure this is a tight race.
This year's Teacher Pet Award goes to for Miss Busby's class, Macy Langley. For Miss Davis' class, Julie Kahn. For Miss Fager's class, Kaylee Sullivan. And for Miss Erlott, Haley Williams.
Wow, we did it. It's time for our last award. Let's welcome Anna Edwards and Gabby Skipper to wrap up the glitz and glam portion of the ceremony.
Our last award today is our most remarkable. The academic standards have gotten more and more challenging each year, and these students have worked hard to place themselves at the top of the pack.
The following students have the highest overall grade points averages for the 2018-2019 school year.
In third place with an overall GPA of 92.85 is Isaiah Yance. Please remember to hold your applause. In second place with an overall GPA of 92.85 is Morgan House. To break the GPA tie between Isaiah and Morgan, we looked at their end of the year conduct averages, which were also very close. Finally, the student in the top spot with a GPA of 93.75 is Wynn Busby.
I'd like to thank Kyla Stillwell here for handing out our blanket, and I would also like to thank our two paparazzi that were here earlier, Alina Wright and Megan Howell.
Congratulations to all of today's award winners. Now please welcome our fearless and fab court -1 to the stage. Miss Busby, Miss Davis, and Ms. Erlott to distribute the Dixon Elementary Class of 2019 completion certificates.
Can we please get a round of applause for our MCs, Keegan O'Brien and Lily Schultz? Miss Busby's class, line up on the side. Deuce Barrere. Natalie Borabon. Brendan Bourne. Zachary Bossard. Brayson Broccoli. Kenya Bussey. Jake Callahan. Miles Carmichael. Olivia Charette. Presley Collier. Haley Kraft. Brandon Espeller. Kyle Gascon. Skylar Hall. Darren Hancock. Sylvanus Harris. Braylon Hastings. Aiden Hopkins. Madison Johnson. Gabby Kiovorbong. Savannah Coy. Sierra Ladnier. Debbie Lim. Kiera Rosendale. Gabby Skipper. Richie Tran. Sierra Vance. And Logan Wilson. Congratulations, Ms. Busby's class. Miss Davis's class, please make your way.
Haley, please.
All right, here we are. Cullen Billiard. Shane Bosarge. Kylie Brinkman. Kayla Brown. Abram Collier. Mia Cornelson. Ari Deering. Manghang D. Anna Edwards. Kinsey Fields. Landon Gill. Corey. Isaac Hicks. Malaya House. Cameron Johnson. Renee Johnson. Julie Kahn. Trace Flatmere. Macy Langley. CJ Mosley. Alexia Murphy. Carson Otto. Christian Rosales. Joseph Smith. Lily Smith. Kyla Stillwell. Kaylee Sullivan. Anna Grace Taylor. And last but not least, Isaiah Yance.
I'll be calling Miss Faggard's homeroom. Miss Faggard's homeroom, would you please make your way to the stage? This is Miss Faggard's homeroom, Lillian Allen. Enma Antunes. Aiden Barber. Wynn Busby. Brody Kane. Cayman Clark. Mia Cockrell. Jacoby Crandall. Dalton Deacle. Mackenzie Deacle. Dixon. John Foster. Parker Fouts. Candace Houston. Lysandra Jones. Davarian Lee. Bindi Lyons. James Lyons. Martrell Moore. Katie Patrick. Landon Robertson. Amia Sam. Lily Schultz. Chastity Scott. Ollie Seaman. Carter Smith. Austin Smotherman. Nak Suan. Trenton Tillman.
Miss Zerlott's class. Shira Antoinez. Champa Bowe. Austin Cooper. Blake Covington. Adriana Duhan. Ian Gray. Dixie Hobden. Morgan House. Jake Howard. LaDanian Johnson. Nicole Longenecker. Cody Manavan. Daniela Manriquez. Alyssa McMillan. Kylie McNear. Keegan O'Brien. Jacqueline Orozco. Brian Otto. Angel Parks. Angela Feisey. Jamarian Pugh. Hilton. Devin Smith. Leah Smith. Abigail Torres. Haley Williams. And John Williams. While Ms. Zerlach gets us set up for our final video presentation, I have a list of people I must thank. First, to our fearless leader, Mrs. McNew. She has been so supportive and given us incredible leadership. Thank you, Mrs. McNew. To Miss Heidi in the cafeteria for an amazing breakfast this morning. We could not have asked for more. To Miss Andrade for setting up all of our tech for us today. And can we please get a huge round of applause for Mr. Bradley Essery for our music? Also, our parents who contributed funds and stayed here till late last night doing all of our decorating, and the parents who came early this morning to get our breakfast set up. We could not thank you enough. It looks amazing. Finally, to my co-workers on this stage who have made my time at Dixon completely unforgettable. They have been the best co-workers a girl could ask for. Our missing teammate, we miss her dearly today. She's fighting the good fight in Houston, busy baking beautiful baby Caroline, and unable to join us today. Of course, this day would not be complete without some semblance of here with us today.
What's up? Just dropping in here from Texas to let you all know how much I'm thinking of you. I wish I could be there more than you know. To hug you, see how great you all look. Probably correct several people's behavior. From some of the events. I'm not here. I'm still doing what I have to do. And certainly. Thank you for your understanding during this difficult time when I just had to up and leave your babies to care for them. Life never goes as planned. This certainly wasn't on my agenda. Gap filler